folks, welcome back. It is time for science. So this video is for Monday, March 30th. Our goal today is to get acquainted with Google Classroom and Google Hangouts. There's no new content this week. We're just going to be wrapping up DNA and protein synthesis, putting a bow on all that stuff. So what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to talk about the online platforms, your daily expectations, and your options for accessing learning. What you're going to be doing is you're watching this screencast right now. You're going to take the attendance quiz and you're also going to get an opportunity to try Google Hangouts. So let's first talk about the online platform. I'm going to open up my internet browser here, and first you'll see the post that you saw on Schoology. This is just everyone is already loaded onto Schoology. If they sign in with their single sign-on portal, they're already in the class. So this was a great way to make sure that we could get everyone this information quickly, effectively, and gives you a really good starting point. From this post right here, you most likely made it onto the Google Classroom, which will look something like this. You're going to have a stream, classwork, so on and so forth. In the stream, this is basically like a Twitter or Instagram feed where you have posts that have different materials. So first post I try to keep is our welcome back, but you'll also see some assignments posted underneath that. You can find those posts not only in the stream, but also in the classwork tab. So classwork is going to be organized by unit. In that classwork, you can go ahead and see when assignments are due. I will post things week by week, so don't expect to get like 2 weeks ahead. I will only post materials for that week and make them available on Sunday, Monday morning, whatever. They'll be available to you by the time the week starts, and those assignments will always be due at midnight on the day that you have that class. So that's just kind of a quick introduction. It's really streamlined. I'm not going to make it too messy. I'm not going to make it too complicated. We don't need that. You have enough of that already. So let's take a look here. That is Google Classroom. Let's talk about your daily expectations, such as attendance. So if we go back to that classwork stream, we are going to wrap up this DNA and protein synthesis unit, and you will see the attendance question. You will get these attendance questions. They'll go live at 7 a.m. and they will stop at 4 p.m. These are supposed to be really quick, easy questions that we can just say you're here and you're engaging with the online platform and you're done. We'll count you as present. So they're not meant to be hard or long. Just make sure you're here and make sure you're interacting. This first week, they're definitely just going to be kind of get to know you, how you doing, and then we might move into more questions related to understanding the content. Make sure you get those done by 4 p.m. Otherwise, we'll have to talk about attendance and why you can't make 3 minutes to sign in for attendance. So, that is the attendance expectation. There'll always be a question. It will always be easy. Other thing that we're going to be thinking about daily is how are you accessing learning? So what's going to happen daily is I'm going to post both a screencast like this video, and I'm going to be hosting a live Google Hangout session. So screencast will just be a really quick, hopefully less than 5-minute video of here's how you get to your assignment, here's how you do it, done. And then the Google Hangouts will be really similar. I'll host it live. You'll get an opportunity to ask questions, talk with your peers, and make sure you're getting a handle on what the assignment is for the day. Pros and cons to both. Obviously, with Screencast, you can access them at any time. You can rewind them, but you don't get that sort of face-to-face and live Q&A. Obviously, with the Google Hangout, you have to be there during your scheduled class time. For 6th period, that's going to be 10:50 to 11:50, and for 8th period, that's going to be 12 to 1. You have to be there for that scheduled time, but you do get that live Q&A. So, some expectations for Google Hangouts that I'm going to put out there now. When you're using Google Hangouts, I do ask that you mute yourself unless you are asking a relevant question. and then in that case, we'll take care of you. You'll get your question answered. Another way that can help sort of make this a less chaotic learning environment is to consider using the chat function. I'll have that open. I'll be looking at that, and that'll be a good way to get help and questions answered that way without adding any chaos to this mix. If we have a lot of students on a Google Hangout at a time, it's going to get really messy, and I want to make it as effective as possible. For trying Google Hangouts today, March 30th, you're going to be using these codes. I'm going to be hosting a Google Hangout all day from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And I ask that you come in during your class time, during office hours, or during one of my plan periods, just to say, hey, I got into Google Hangouts, I know how to use it, I'm good. You can either join online using this code, or you can also join by phone, which is a great handy dandy little feature. I will extend the hours just a little bit for this first day because I know it's going to be wrought with technical difficulties. So I'll be online from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Just to give you a reminder of that Monday schedule, 6th period, your scheduled time is here. 8th period, your scheduled time is here. I have plans 3rd, 4th, and 5th, so if you cannot make these 2 times, you're also welcome to access me and say that you know how to use the Google Hangouts during these times, as well as during teacher office hours. I just want to make sure you know how to use the Google Hangouts, and that's an option available to you, and you know how to make that work best for you. So, that's all we have for today. We talked about Google Classroom. We talked about your attendance and how you're going to be seeing assignments coming and going. Either use the Screencast or Google Hangout, whatever works best for you, or neither. Some of you will be able to just understand what you're doing based on the activities posted on the Google Classroom. You get it done and you're great. But for today, you're done watching the Screencast. You'll take that attendance quiz and you're going to try Google Hangouts. I'm really looking forward to this rest of the semester. We're going to make the best of it even though it's not our normal. I wish you all the best. I hope the rest of your first day back is great, and we'll see you soon. Bye!